They don't even like it if you at fucking $5 million a week.
We got it. Exactly.
These are women, Deshaun Watson, that he paid.
Yo, what's up, everybody? What's up?
Yo,
welcome to another episode of the No Holds Barred Sports Show. I'm LowRyda.
Psych your mind.
Oh, I was about to say.
Not one, not two, but three-time Hall of Famer and the best big man to ever grace the New York independent scene. I don't give a
what
anybody says.
What size makes a big man?
That's a damn good question.
Yo, there we go.
Damn good question.
My man Yagi in the building.
That's a damn good question. I would say, damn, that's a good question.
My man
I gotta get back
Yagi
to it now.
In the building.
I would say minimum. I would say 6'2", 275.
Depends on the height. Depends on the height, Augie. Depends on the height.
No, 180 is not big.
That's what I said. Depends on the height.
180 is not big.
He said for a woman.
No.
Oh, okay. That do depend on the height.
Yeah.
Well, if you are
you 5'2", 180, that's a little different than 5'11" or 6'2".
My man Yagi ain't a tall dude, so
okay. You know, 5'4" and
he's getting swole though. He's getting swole.
Thick. Right. You know, I've seen 5'2", 180 and
I guess if it's 180 in the right places, I guess
in the right places. Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, man. And then we got Kenny.
We introduced Kenny.
Because we started talking about
look at this neighbor.
Look at this guy.
Put the guns away. It's illegal.
In the building.
Come on.
Guns away.
75-year-old.
Uh-oh.
Stop
it.
What's up?
We got Boogaloo.
There is the strange neighbor, the damn
strange neighbor.
Don't know who the neighbor of that neighbor is, but I better know you August the 7th.
Yeah.
October the 7th.
So I was this week I was going to the gym. I was going to the gym, right? Hey, and man. I saw a U-Haul truck.
Comes with old age.
I saw a U-Haul truck, and then I saw some people like moving in. I'm like, oh, new neighbors. And their neighbors. I was like, oh, new neighbors.
We coming, baby. Man. We coming.
New neighbors for real.
They all over, right?
Yes, they all over. New neighbors are really new neighbors. For real. So I know what do you call it? I was slacking on the energy drink joint, but I went to the stove, as we like to say in the South. I went to the stove and picked up something very apropos for me.
Okay. Whatever that means.
Since I'm the
I don't know what that means.
Oh, this guy. Since I am the greatest.
September the 19th. What the hell is September the 19th?
No clue.
Who knows?
What's up, nephew?
What's up, nephew?
Boy, what's going on, man?
I don't know what's going on September the 19th. Goat fuel. Okay.
Hey, that wasn't bad. I tried one of those.
You did?
Yeah.
I don't
remember what flavor it was, but I tried one.
This is peach pineapple, and I got pink candy.
Okay.
On a Bret Hitman heart. So since I am the GOAT.
Here we go.
Okay, goat.
Damn right. I'm gonna try some goat fuel. Goat for the goat. You know, Sean, what you got? You want me to crack this open first?
I'm gonna let you go. Go ahead. Go ahead. Do your thing. And then
try it.
You should have told me you got some goat fuel. I would have went and picked some up.
I forgot. Don't smell too bad.
Smell test passed. Taste test. This guy. Gotta love this guy.
I don't know.
Oh, Louis said he just random picked.
Okay.
Today.
That's what them Hagis use in the desert when they be smashing them goat vagina.
It's not bad. It could use like some more flavor.
The one that I had was
It's not
the one
like,
that I had. I don't remember what flavor it was. I'll try and look around.
I don't see it, man.
Hold on. All right, now I'm gonna try this pink candy for this freaking guy.
You go to hell. You go to hell.
Try this
It's what you do.
pink candy joint. I'm assuming this is like cotton candy.
Yeah, I would think so.
Maricón. Puta.
I got that swirl.
I hope it's candy flavored. Ah, damn, you on the sound effects. Sound effects alone.
I don't know what the hell this is. It's not. It's. I guess like cotton candy, but the flavors just aren't strong enough for me.
Oh.
Like it, it tastes like flavored seltzer water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In comparison to soda. I mean, it's not flavored seltzer water, but it's just not. No, you know what it tastes like? You ever had those ice, the sparkling water, sparkling ice?
I don't waste calories.
Yes.
That's what
I
it
have.
tastes like.
Okay,
I
well
don't
that
waste
ain't
calories,
nasty.
bro.
It's not nasty.
No,
But-
this isn't nasty. It's like the flavor's kind of weak. It's not bad though.
So this right
I
here.
tell you what, hold on. I
is
tell you
I've been
what,
drinking on heavy.
it's bad than that other trash. That damn
Bucked up or buck
G
something.
fuel, that G fuel trash.
Yeah,
Oh
the
my
I
G
thought
god!
it was buck something that was so bad to you that one time.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
bucked up
wasn't that
rocket pop was bad.
Rocket
That
Pop.
one
Yeah,
had
some,
got.
yeah, I know
G-Fuel,
something
I mean-
you went off on.
But I've been
G-Fuel
heavy
trash.
into this water game right now, bro.
I got
Since I've been back on it.
I got a water dispenser with the 5-gallon joints that sit on top. That's how I drink water now.
So I got some Kill Cliff
Okay, Kill Cliff.
5-finger palm punch.
5-finger palm punch.
And then I also got
All right,
something that you guys may like.
here we go. That's I ain't Italian. The Italians eat.
Tasty blood orange.
That's Italian.
I don't know, man.
The Italians do blood orange. We just
Most
regular orange.
of my neighbors I know love some
No,
slice.
we do regular orange.
You guys love some slice.
That ain't blood orange. That's
Nah,
completely
I know,
different flavor. This neighbor, see?
Calm down, bro.
I'm
Calm
not.
down, y'all. You see that y'all trying to be racist.
I'm not doing no taste, but I do because I'm drinking lemon tea for my throat tonight. This is lemon tea,
Yeah.
and I also had some other lemon tea for my throat. So I am going to show I do have another Frankenstein. It's electric orange. I did punch, and it is awesome.
Caramel latte. What's going on?
And I
What's
found
good?
a new
What's going
one.
on?
Right, Sunny D.
Happy Tuesday.
Sunny D.
right.
See, I definitely
Sunny
would
D.
mess with that. Now you
That
see,
is good.
I know.
Hold on.
I know. Mega will be all in on that Sunny D.
I know
Yo, that's
Caramel
good.
Latte likes that Sunny D.
So I busted the 5-finger palm punch.
my
Caramel Latte
throat,
don't kill me.
my throat is a little hurting, so I had to drink the lemon
This
water.
freaking guy, racist.
Lemon water, man.
What's up, pops?
I don't know how I feel about it, but I don't know if I like
Nah.
pomegranate, so I can't really be
How's the flavor though? Is it like strong or is it like weak, or
watery?
is it-
watery,
Okay.
but I don't know what a pomegranate's supposed to taste like. 'Cause I don't know.
Oh, try the other one.
Where you at? You like my post? I don't like my post.
You know you my girl,
Yeah.
Caramel Latte. It's all jokes and games.
I don't know.
I'm trying to make you smile because I know you ain't too happy about your Yankees right now. So
All right,
Try to
so
put a
this
smile on
one
your
is
face.
the tasty blood orange, and it says it's a clean energy drink. I don't know what the fuck that means, but
Here we go. Look at this. Freaking D. Shit, that rice and beans, D.
now this I like.
What you got? Yeah?
This one I like,
Okay.
but it definitely just tastes like an orange drink.
It doesn't taste like blood orange, just regular orange.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever had a blood
Sunny
orange.
D, the Sunny D joint tastes like Sunny D, bro. I mean, they really
Where'd you
like.
get that from?
You're gonna have to bring
ordered it.
You're gonna have to bring some
You have
cans
to
down
bring one,
here.
yeah.
All right, I
when
got you.
come down.
I'll bring some. I'll bring Frankenstein, and I'll have some more flavors by then.
That's
I think I'm
fucking
gonna try Razor next. You know, it's one called Razor. Y'all ever tried Razor?
Nah.
I've had the Rays.
Raise,
No, don't get
Raise,
those.
not Razor. Raise. It's nasty.
Those are whack. Yeah,
Okay.
and they don't do a damn thing. At least for me, they didn't.
Okay.
I went heavy on like they had like BOGO
Freaking
at
guy. Freaking Pops, man. See, what's up with y'all being racist tonight?
Hey, Pops, come on, man. I
The
mean,
whole tribe.
it's cool, man. I mean,
The whole
what
tribe.
the hell, man?
Father and sons. What's going on?
I think he's talking about Mega's
I'm
taste.
talking about
test.
me.
Oh, the taste test from Mega Duda. You do some.
Here we are.
I mean, I'm loving you. You my brother, but I've been some places in my life that I'm not happy about that you would not want to go doing that shit.
Oh, man.
And you're a big old light-skinned neighbor too. Woo, 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 woo.
Oh,
You'll be over. They'll be loving
I'll be
you
over.
over
I'll
there.
be over. Yeah, they put me over big time.
Like, what the hell? All that commotion fighting going on out there. You don't know? You didn't know?
No, you didn't know.
Oh man, but yeah.
I'm not a fan of this one.
I don't know how I feel about either one. Like, well, I guess I'll figure out if it gives me any kind of energy.
None of them do anything to me because I'm caffeine tolerant. So they taste like.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, the only ones that used to really I could tell was the damn C4s that had the superhuman, and I used to shit used to do something to me. But the other ones, I'm like you. I don't know if I get I mean, I go right to the gym after I drank it, so I'm kind of geeked anyway.
Like I would drink like that lit and C4 and stuff like that at work before to stay up especially when I was working overnight. Forget it. Now, I think that shit go right to bed.
Yeah, nothing. I could literally drink like 20 ounces of espresso, legit, and go right to sleep.
That's what my pops says. My pops he'll drink coffee at midnight and then be like, all right, dude, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm like, what? Yeah, I agree, Lou. Mega didn't make you feel anything.
Nah, it didn't. Nothing. I mean, it tastes good. The Jolly Rancher flavor was great, but it did nothing. Nothing. I could legit drink 2 of them and go right to sleep.
And my damn trainer got me eating he got all these protein snacks and all this shit. I'm like,
the Monster Rehab is good, like the iced tea one.
I've never tried I've never tasted Monster.
I used to do.
I didn't like Red Bull. That's why I stayed away from energy drinks because I hated Red Bull.
So I used to do the Monster Rehabs a lot when we was on the road.
I did not know this, but it's probably true, being that all I would drink before was energy drinks.
No, well, they'll make me sleepy. I could just go to sleep, just do shit for me. But I'm into the Monster Zero Ultra joints. Yeah,
I like the Monster Juice. Have you had the mango? It's like a mango flavor.
It's all sugar.
But no, I thought there's zero sugar too, or some shit like that.
No, it's not calories in those joints.
Oh, I don't know, man.
It's juice.
I don't know.
Juice equals sugar.
Well,
I ain't talking about Juventud Guerrero either.
Let's get this.
We don't want to talk about that.
Intros. I freaking intros mad long.
Yeah, 15 damn minutes. Yeah, let's get
I switched it up. Well, actually, we ran on time. Actually,
okay.
Yeah.
Think about it.
If we would have
jump off with Candy's corner right now, we ran on time.
Yeah, because situation would have been situation. Yeah. Right. So right into Kenny. Yeah, right into Kenny's corner.
Look who's in the building.
Oh, Grease them Franks.
What up?
Oh, okay. Yeah, the homeboy. Yeah, the dude.
Hey, man, by the way, my man was just on what is the ICW Fight Club on WWE Network. Yeah. So make sure y'all check that out.
Good shit.
And I ain't get to peep it yet, but I'm gonna watch that probably a night
I was in
after
the
the show.
store. I was in public. I was in some store a couple weeks ago, and I heard part-time lover. I'm like, damn, man, where K at? Oh man.
Yeah, make sure y'all check that out, man. Give my boy Boofa and his boombox a follow. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt, no doubt.
Sir. Yes, sir.
So
But,
I
yeah.
guess we rearranged
Y'all
it a
ready?
little bit,
Yeah.
and we're gonna smash Kenny's corners
Yeah, let's
first.
knock out Kenny Corner.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's
So-
do it.
It was some interesting things going on this weekend. We had Luis Ortiz fought Ruiz. David, and his first name David.
No.
What's the kid first name? No, he's
I can't think
Migo.
of his name.
Definitely not David. Andy Ruiz.
Andy, yes.
He fought Andy Ruiz. I watched the whole fight. Andy Ruiz won. He knocked Ortiz down 3 times. Ortiz is definitely over the hill. Now, the sad part is if he doesn't knock Ortiz down 3 times, he loses the fight. Even based on the scoring of the fight. Because I think it was one judge had him up 1 point and the other judges had him up 2 points. And he had 3 knockdowns. Because Ruiz definitely shot the jab and outboxed him. And so the winner of that, supposedly, if Deontay Wilder wins next month, so Andy Ruiz will fight Deontay Wilder next month if Deontay Wilder wins. So that could be interesting. Really want to see where Deontay head is after taking 2 straight losses and two straight pretty brutal losses. He got knocked out both times and got beat up pretty good. So I really want to see what's head. We know he got the punch, but where's his head at? A lot of people think boxing is a physical thing, and without a doubt, it's physical. You got a big punch, but you have to mentally be in a place to go in there and get punched in the face and try to hit another man in the face and remove him from his consciousness. So it's a big mind thing when it comes to boxing. That's where you can get the extra gear to get over the damn I'm tired, and you push yourself to that extra gear to where you quit. You know, you hear a lot of people say, man, you can look at his body language. He's quit. That's where he quit at was here first, you know. The next thing was the undercard. The kid Pitbull Cruz fought, man, and demolished this guy in the second round. Pitbull Cruz. And a great point was made from the Pitbull, because since he's fought Tank, he has 2 knockouts, one in the 5th round against the older kid from Cuba. What was his name? I can't think of his name, but he was Gamboa. He was decent back in the day, but he's older now. And then he knocked this kid out who only had 1 loss. Well, what it's doing is making Tank's victory over him after breaking his hand and pretty much winning the fight with 1 hand the last 3 rounds. He didn't knock him out. But it's making Tank's victory look that much better because Pitbull is running through everybody and Tank beat him with 1 hand. So it ain't only making Pitbull look good, it's making Tank, oh, damn. He really got through because dude is looking like I'm talking about when he hit this dude, the second knockdown, the ref didn't even count. He went and just grabbed him, you know. Yes. And argue. And like you said, what happens mentally, that when that glass is broke, it like you said, I don't give a damn how big and strong you are. You get hit enough on your chin, you can go down. But when that mental tells you, like Mike Tyson used to be, I'm the baddest man, I ain't nobody gonna do nothing. But as you seen later in Mike Tyson's career, after his mental had got worse, he was getting knocked down. He was getting dropped to where Mike used to take a hell of a punch. I mean, he got hit by some guys, you know. I mean, Razor Ruddock could hit harder than any damn, and you know, you can see he stunned Mike a couple of times, but he didn't drop him. So yeah, definitely the chin has no muscles. You're getting hit enough on the chin, you're going down. So yeah, but yeah. So Andy, the kid Pitbull, man, he is really driving his stock up. Tank was in the audience, and of course they was booing, and you know, when they showed Tank. But what Tank did say, Tank said, you know, Pitbull does look good. He was like, but I would like to see him fight somebody like Rolly or Devin Haney or, you know, somebody like, you know, like that, because of course Tank's trying to get Ryan, which would be a money fight, in which my personal opinion, he'll probably inside of 4 or 5 rounds knock Ryan ass out. But hey, that's why they fight. We don't never know.
That's why they fight. Yep.
UFC this week. Well, let me see. Boxing coming up. We got Shakur Stevenson fighting next month. No, yeah, this month. Shakur's fighting this month.
Who's he fighting?
He's fighting the guy. I can't think of his name, but the guy's decent. This guy fought Virgil Ortiz before Shakur beat him, and probably won the fight, but they didn't give it to him.
Mm-hmm.
If you go back and watch that fight, Ortiz's face was beat the hell up. Oh yeah, Devin Haney and what's called a fight this month too. I think it's the 15th. Devin Haney and Kambosos' second fight is this month. Yep, they're part 2. They fight part 2. I think Lomachenko, I don't think he has a date yet, but I think he's getting ready to try to fight. Let's see. The Earl Spence, Terence Crawford drama is still what it is. Drama, no certain dates. Though I did hear that he choke slammed or choked out damn Trey Songz this weekend at a 50 Cent party. Yeah, they said it was at a 50 Cent party, and damn Trey Songz, but they say Trey Songz got decent hands. That's one thing they did say. Everything I said, it was like, yeah, Trey Songz, but it was like, what in the hell was he thinking about? Thinking he can mess with, and I don't think they threw hands, but I think they said it kind of went like, I guess they kind of pushed or whatever, and then Terrence was like, I tell you what, come in this room, let's shut the door, and I guarantee you, because they say Terrence can also wrestle, like he's also an All-American wrestler in high school. So this dude ain't only can bust your ass with them hands, I mean, he could tie you in a knot, So they said kind of ended like that with Terrence pretty much telling him, like, I'll bust your ass. You and he got a mean string. You messing with the wrong one. I ain't playing that shit. But yeah, Clarissa Shields, I think, is fighting this weekend. She's fighting that chick that beat her in the Olympics. I think that's either this weekend or next. And so it's this month got some real good fights coming up. UFC, I did watch Sarah Gone fight the big Australian kid. Which he got the knockout. I'm not the biggest Sarah Gone fan. I mean, he kind of
a good fight though. They were going back and forth hard.
What Gone knows how to do is like pick his spots. I mean, I don't dislike him, but I guess in the heavyweights, I want to see like Lennox Lewis. I wasn't the greatest Lennox Lewis fan, though he could fight. But Lennox, like if you didn't force Lennox Lewis to fight, he would sit there and jab your ass all night long. And I'm not mad at him because this hit and not be hit is the thing. But I'm like, you 206, 265, and he did have knockouts. I mean, he beat the shit out of Mike. Well, of course, Mike was out of his prime. And I mean, lost 1-2 fights his whole career. So, but Sarah Gone, he ended up, but it's a big controversy over it because they said Sarah Gone, Gone did this hammer punch behind the head right before he landed the punch to knock him out. And DeSantos called him out on it because he said he did the same illegal punch when they fought back in the day. He said he's a dirty fighter. So that little, come up with that. Nate Diaz is starting his own fight promotion. It's called Real Fight. He started his own fight promotion after this fight.
Yeah, he was killing him to the body.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's where he weakened him up at. But he finished him with
Man, but you saw, man, he almost got rocked. He got.
Oh no, dude can hit, man.
Buddy hits like a tank, man.
Yeah, the Aussie kid, he can punch, man, because Derek Lewis was nothing. I mean, when he hit Derek, he melted him. So dude is the man. I've seen him get hurt in fights and then get in the fair fight and then boom, knock your ass out.
Yep.
But Nate, like I said, Nate Diaz is starting his own fight promotion after this fight. And what's crazy, the closer it gets to the fight, I hear a lot of the vets like, don't rule Nate out. They was just like, we know the odds are against him. This guy's bigger. This guy's younger. But there's like Nate can take a punch and he knows his way around the ring and his cardio is unbelievable. He won't stop.
Yeah. So, and Kazmat he's basically saying like he's gonna walk through him.
Mm-hmm.
So he's already looking past Nate.
He's definitely underestimating him. He's definitely underestimating him.
He's doing pretty much the same thing that Usman just did.
Yeah.
Talking about, oh yeah, after I beat Leon Edwards, I'm moving up to light heavyweight.
Yeah. So we'll see, man. I mean, that is nothing. If he doesn't approach that fight, he'll learn the hard way.
What? Derek Lewis was asleep.
Man, Derek Lewis, man. Let me tell you something about Derek Lewis. Very entertaining. But if that
he needs to work on that stamina.
That's what I was going to say. If that guy ever took it upon himself to say, yo, this last year of my career or whatever, I'm going to go in here, I'm going to train, I'm going to get in about 255 because it comes in at like 269, 265. I'm going to lose 10 pounds, get my cardio up because he can kick. He can do all of that shit, but he just gasses so damn fast. He probably would still be on top, but he gasses and then
it's a wrap.
I don't know. Yeah. But I like Derek though because he's very entertaining. UFC got some good fights coming up too. We got TJ Dillashaw geared to fight Aljamain at not 279 but 280. Who else is fighting? We got the Nate fight coming up this weekend. It was an undercard fight on Saragon fight. It was good too. I watched. Who was the undercard? Somebody was on the undercard that was decent.
Oh, Whitaker, Robert Whitaker.
Yes, Whitaker and Vettori or Vettori, whatever. That Whitaker, man, that just really shows you how good goddamn Stylebender is, man. Because Whitaker, if you think about it, before Stylebender got there, he whooped Yoel Romero twice, who at that time was a monster, the boogeyman. I mean, he's beat everybody.
That dude is he's a freak, man.
Yeah. Well, he's a freak, all right. He's definitely a freak. But I mean, still at what 45 is still look like
they test those dudes so much though, man. Did you see that thing with Diaz the other day?
Yeah, when he was smoking with the guy there.
Yeah. And he was like, "This guy won't leave.
Yeah,
he wants my piss."
Yeah. Diaz is a trip, man. I mean, I guess they don't test him after because Big Boy, when I watched him on YouTube talking after the fight, the Aussie guy, he was blowing. Yeah. So I guess after the fight, they good. I guess it's not a test all the way. I guess it's when they get ready to locked in and the fight set because he was blowing right after the fight. I mean, when he was talking on YouTube, they showed him blowing. So I don't know how that works with marijuana or if it was, maybe CBD. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah. But outside of that, man, this weekend, like I said, it was some meaningful stuff that happened. I think from there gone probably sees what happened. Well, we probably see a rematch. Probably right? Sees what now. The Gomo, they trying to save John Jones.
Yeah,
we'll see.
But if they don't do that, like, who else is there? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, true. Who else is there?
he didn't not gone out.
No.
So, it's like one of them things. So,
But yeah, outside of that, this week, man, like I said, interesting stuff took place. This month it has a lot of fights that I'll definitely be able to talk about on Kenny's Corner. We got some good fights this month, UFC and boxing. But outside of that, man, that's pretty much it for Kenny's Corner. Let's see if anybody got any questions or somebody want to follow up with something to talk about. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Very good.
Well, if they do, well, we got
we'll come back
into
That's
it.
That's right.
Well, let's get out of Kenny's Corner.
Yep.
And let's jump into this NBA big trade that happened.
Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell was traded to the Cleveland Cavs. Man. Over here burping and shit.
I just think it goes back to Danny Ainge doing what he did in Boston. Thank you, Carmelate. I think it goes back to Danny Ainge doing what he did in Boston, blowing it up, getting all the picks he can get what good talent he can get, and then looking 3-4 years or so down the road to saying, okay, I build it again.
Now, Now, do you think that the Knicks dropped the ball, or do you think it was the New York tax that stopped the Knicks from doing it? Because from what I was reading, I'm not the biggest basketball guy, so I'm going off of what I read and what I heard on Sports Talk. But they were saying they wanted 5 picks from the Knicks, all unprotected. Plus, they wanted R.J. Barrett. Then, when they couldn't get R.J. Barrett, they wanted, I can't remember who else, like two other guys, plus 5 unprotected picks. And I think what did they get for from Cleveland? It was only 3 unprotected, right?
They got 3 unprotected.
Then they got Sexton. I think another player. My son said he was decent too.
Yeah. What's his name? Ochai Ajabi.
Something
who was
like
their
that.
First round pick this year. So you might as well consider that 4 first-round picks. So basically 4 first-round picks, Colin Sexton and Lauri Markkanen, who's good.
Danny Ainge know what he's doing. I give him that. That's
a better practice than the Knicks. But
okay.
I think the Knicks did the right thing, to be honest with you. Because Donovan Mitchell is good, but he's not a franchise player, in my opinion, who's going to take you to the promised land.
See, he's a great 1B. The thing that I was seeing was they were saying, like, with him, that they maybe could have gotten a free agent to want to sign next year, to want to go to New York because he's there type of deal.
But I'm not giving up picks and RJ Barrett for him. I ain't doing it.
Yeah,
RJ Barrett
years
could turn into Donovan Mitchell. I ain't doing all that. Now, if you want to do 2 picks and like quickly, or 3 picks and quickly, maybe, but I'm not giving up 3, 4, 5 picks and RJ Barrett. I'm not doing that. That's just a waste. So I think the Knicks did right. And Cleveland, they did what a lot of teams that are in those situations do, where they got to overpay because who's going to sign with Cleveland?
Exactly.
Nobody. So they got to overpay.
And that was LeBron's biggest thing. Where he's like, I can't get nobody to come. And he used to be out there begging, trying to get players to come. Nobody wants to go be. Nobody wants to go be worth $30-40 million in Cleveland.
Free sand.
Like, what do I do? It's cold as hell. The weather is bad. You got bad winters when winters come. I mean,
only thing about Ohio is Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Oh God!
First of the month.
First of the month. But yeah, Ainge just scooping up picks and
he
gotta pick the right players with these picks.
But that's what I was gonna say.
Well, I mean,
I heard
let's look at his pass. I mean, because
drafter,
he did pick Jason Tatum. He picked Jaylen Brown.
But he can't get anybody to ever stay with them, right? That's the gimmick.
I mean, them guys are there.
Mega picks.
Marcus Smart probably was one of his picks.
One of his better picks, yeah.
Smart, Tatum, Brown. Who?
Yeah, other than that, who else? He was there for a minute.
Hell, the team was in the finals last year, bro. That's still his shit.
No, I know, but how many picks? It's like the Sixers.
We know how that pick thing goes. Picks also goes with movement, right moves also.
Right.
After, when some of those picks don't work, making the right moves to get the right core players in there. I mean, like I said, a Danny Ainge team made the championship.
It did.
I don't know.
Coach couldn't take him to the championship. Danny Ainge couldn't take him to the championship.
No, the coach definitely couldn't do it. The coach couldn't do it. Now he's in the front office, and they got another coach, and he got him there.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
What about the fact that Russell Wilson and the Broncos agreed to a 5-year, $165 million guaranteed dollars.
Get your bread.
add it on to his current.
Good for Sierra.
Yeah, you know,
she's gonna want 2-step.
Exactly. And then Captain the Brady already made the endorsements, and he'll be a god. He'll be a god in Denver. You know. Yeah. So
you know, he's to me, I feel like he's a bit past it now.
I mean,
he hasn't been that dude that he was, but at the same time, what's he got? I mean, what has Denver had? You know, even when they had Peyton Manning, what did they have?
Well,
Peyton Manning was on his way out.
He was shot. He couldn't throw the ball past 20 yards. It was screens and run the ball, and they had a damn great defense.
So that's the thing, right? Like they have. When was the last time they had a legit QB?
Russell's not as bad as Peyton was at that point. I mean, Russell,
not even close.
But I definitely don't see. See, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna F the game up at quarterback. First of all, the money when they gave my man, which I ain't mad at, $230 million guaranteed. Everybody was like, these quarterbacks is like, and then Tom Brady playing as many productive years as he's playing.
Right.
It's got people messed up. That is an anomaly, man. That shit is not going to happen.
On.
TMT ball.
Get out of here.
He won a playoff game against Pittsburgh. Hell, I guess that's his claim to fame. But yeah, man, it's got the money. It's got the money crazy right now, bro.
But it is. I mean,
but you know what? Now what does Lamar see? You know,
right?
165 million. Like, is he still saying I need to be
250?
I need between that 165 and that.
I've been playing.
That 230. And then this was 265 deal. 165.
165.
No, it was 200. It's a 260 something.
Oh, the deal, right?
Deal.
The deal.
This is the guaranteed money right here.
The guaranteed money. Yeah,
that's the guaranteed money right there. No, it was, but it was a $265 million deal. I think.
I want 266, and I want it fully guaranteed. If Cleveland can fully guarantee a dude that ain't played in a year and is gonna miss 11 games on top of that. And there was talk that he was gonna miss even more time, that he could have been potentially suspended for this whole year. So that means they were guaranteeing $230 million to somebody that hasn't probably played in 2 years.
Mm-hmm. They had to do it,
right? No, yeah, they had to because they had to throw what they could to get him.
Because who the hell wants to go to Cleveland? And he wanted to go to go home to Atlanta. So you got to overpay because you ain't got nothing. And the time is now.
And the Atlanta shit was there. I mean, it was like, okay, he's going to Atlanta, and all of a sudden, $230 million get thrown at you, guarantee you, like, damn, Atlanta, I can drive there and fly there in a couple hours now.
Yeah. You know what though, man? Like,
I ain't on the Midwest no more. I'm closer.
When you see how some of these dudes go to their home when they go back home, a lot of the time they end up making stupid decisions, hanging out with stupid people, doing stupid crap. So it's probably best that he went to, not that he was making the best decisions in Houston, but right? Yeah. Maybe in Cleveland.
They may have been worse in Atlanta.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, he could have been around all his homeboys.
Too many distractions and plus the pressure of the hometown kids. He's going to save us and save the city. You got all this pressure, man. Do that when you got a couple years left and you ain't got
twilight of your career.
Yeah, that's what you do. You ain't do that. Don't
Well, let's jump back into a little NBA, this NBA talk.
Yeah.
2022 NBA number 2 overall pick, Chet Holmgren. Holmgren, is that his name?
Holmgren, yeah. Holmgren.
He's out for the year, and what was it, like a torn? I can't remember what the heck it was.
And the play happened like trying to guard LeBron in a one of those.
He tore like his ACL or some shit, right?
Nah, it was something in his ankle. I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it was in one of those programs that killed. We used to have heavy programs here in North Carolina. We had one at North Carolina Central, then we had one at St. Aug, and then they all of a sudden kind of went away. And they said a lot of times what happens is stuff like that happen, and guys like, man, I don't, especially guys on contract years or whatever, like, I don't know if I want to risk,
right?
Because everybody on a pro-am league is not a professional player. So some guys are going to try to go at you and guard you harder. Exactly, to where if it's all pros that's in a pro league, then they kind of be like, all right, he get an open lane, I ain't going to go up and try to block it. Let him go and have the dunk. Right. So where you get somebody who's just in college and see you trying to go up and flush, like, nah, I ain't letting him out. I'm trying to get that shit. I'm trying to be on Facebook or on YouTube or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, it brings a lot of money because I went to a couple of programs and it brings a lot of money. I mean, that place was packed at Central. Central got a pretty decent sized basketball for a college arena. And it was standing room only, packed. I mean, it was nice. So it brings money and they charge to get in. So, but it's just, the risk you take. That guy ain't made his money yet. He made, he on a rookie deal. He ain't made no money yet. And just think, I mean, what's the man that came out the same year? This Durant hurt his knee or something and never recovered. Never got big tall guy. The big man. Came out when Durant came out. He went 1 and Durant went
Greg
2.
Oden.
Yeah. Greg Oden.
Yeah.
So just think.
Where he went to like the Trailblazers, right?
Portland, yeah.
When
this dude got drafted, I mean, when he was right before the draft, I was like, his biggest deal is going to be putting on weight.
Oh no, he's a little dude, man. He's frail as hell. Yeah, good skill, very skilled, but he's just light as hell.
Yeah. So this may actually be good. It just can't do shit. He'll put on fit, and I'm sure his metabolism is bananas, but he'll put on 10, 15 pounds in the next 3-4 months because he can't do shit.
Hopefully.
Hold on. Somebody said, will we be doing a no holds bar fantasy football draft? No, we won't be, guys. We may have to wait until next year on that one. I slacked off, waited too long before trying to get stuff together. So
we can still do the bet. We got a week.
Yeah. We got to figure that out. What we're going to do.
Figure that out.
We keep forgetting about that. Our next, the Mets retire Willie Mays' number.
So I saw this. So, friend of the show, Chris Leibel. I should have texted. I forgot to text him. Actually, you know what? Skip to the next one. I'm going to see if you can jump on real quick.
The AFC West preview and predictions. So we have AFC West. We have the Chiefs, the Chargers, the Raiders, and what the fuck else is there? Broncos. Yeah. There we go. So
Chargers, Raiders, Broncos.
Oof.
Well, until somebody beat the Chiefs, definitely going Chiefs number 1 until somebody knock them off. I'm still rolling with them. Raiders, Broncos, Chargers. Ooh, Chargers number 2. That could be a 1A, 1B. The Chargers showed a little promise last year. I don't know what they did this year and what has happened as far as
they solidified their defense. I know that.
So yeah, man, that could definitely be 1A, 1B. And I'm just rolling with Mahomes really because they Tyreek Hill we really see how he moves the ball around this year with that throw it up and let him do what he do thing gone. I mean, and he wasn't just that. I mean, Mahomes definitely could quarterback. So I still, until they knocked off Chiefs, Chargers, you can say 1A, 1B. I just don't know about the Raiders, man. I don't. Hell, I mean, because Derek Carr could come out one game and give you 400 damn yards, 5 touchdowns, and then the next game give you 150 yards and 4 turnovers and a fumble. And so I don't know, bro. I'm gonna go Broncos or Raiders last, and that could flip, but that's where I'm gonna go. Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos, Raiders.
I got 2 worse for you.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay.
Exactly that order. Exactly
for me, I agree, except for I think the Raiders are going to take the 3rd spot. I just don't. I
can't trust Derek Carr.
Me either.
I can trust Russell Wilson before I can trust Derek Carr.
I think a lot of teams in that division are going to be 1-1 versus each other. That's what I'm
very possible. No, without a doubt, very possible. Because the Chargers, they can ball, and like I said, Derek Carr get on his shit. He could beat somebody. He could very easily beat one of them.
Yeah, I just Derek Carr and also Josh McDaniel. I mean, I know he learned a lot from being in Denver, but you have to prove something to me. And I know Nathaniel Hackett's a rookie head coach, and I don't care what I'm doing. I'm gonna take Russell Wilson over Derek Carr.
Yes, without a doubt.
So
that's not even
just on that alone. Yeah,
that's not even nothing to think about.
So, and there's like, to me, I'm a big hype dude. There's like too much hype on the Raiders.
Yeah, well, now they got the best wide receiver, right? And
What's crazy is my trainer actually flew out by Kendall, somebody that plays for the Raiders. He trains him, and they actually let him come in. Mm-hmm. This was like just 2 weeks ago. They let him come in and like train the team during like some like pre-workout or whatever. But I mean, he could never be in there with no Raiders official business. They'd kick him out of the stadium. But like pre-workouts and stuff, he led them. He led the workouts, and so he showed, had video of him walking around the stadium right before the game, preseason game he got to watch. So, but I'm like you, man. They hype him up so much, man. And they got to show it, got to see it.
Yeah, got to see it.
Hey, what about your boys, the Braves out there playing?
Hey, you see this shit, your neighbor?
What happened?
No. Hey, I thought it was hilarious when they played Mets closer. They played the Mets closer's theme after the Mets lost the other day.
Wow.
So they were the Braves were in a rain delay. The Mets lost. So the Braves were like, where were they? 1.5 back now?
1 back. Yeah.
1 back. So yeah, it moved them to 1 back.
So they lurking. They lurking.
Yeah.
It's like last year, man.
They played the Mets closers little theme that everybody's been so hyped.
Well, no, because Contreras comes out to the same thing.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
What the hell?
That's not some ECW. That's not some Uncle Harry theme song. No, that's just some song that he did.
I know that, but it's like when Mo was coming out to enter Sandman, nobody else was coming out to enter Sandman. You know what I mean? Like
maybe nobody else.
Everybody's been all hype.
Who the hell? Yeah.
Everybody's been all hype about how that's that Edwin Diaz's song. You know what I'm saying? Like he had the dude out there playing it for him live in person on the trumpet.
He did.
Whatever.
Yeah. I'm like, oh Lord.
They're hyping it up.
Hyping it up.
Everybody's talking about him getting Edwin Diaz being $100 million closer coming up on his and I'm like, man, the way watching Chapman lose those wheels
comes quick.
Go ahead. Pay him $100 million.
And it's not like he's done it. He's been the great closer for 3, 4, 5 years.
He was horrible last year.
He was horrible the year before that. He was horrible.
Yeah. He ain't produced enough to be no $100 million
good year in New York. Nah. And alert, top of the 7th is 4-2 Pittsburgh over the Mets.
Oof. Pittsburgh. Hopefully, my man O'Neal Cruz did some work, helped me out in them fantasy.
I don't think he did anything.
Bro, he's like, yo, did you see that shot he hit the other day?
Yeah, rock, crushed it.
That kid, he's up there with Stanton and Judge with that swing, man, with the speed of his bat. Crazy. Here we go. Who hits balls harder?
You're the one starting.
Who hits balls harder? I'm just talking about the hard hit ball.
I ain't nothing.
Exactly.
I ain't gotta say it.
Exactly.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Don't Alonso hit it pretty hard?
He hits him far. Now he ain't doing the stat cast on the
okay.
He ain't killing them on the stat cast like that kid O'Neal Cruz. He actually has the hardest hit ball now.
How much was
harder
it?
than 121, I think.
Yeah.
Good night.
Yeah, imagine that coming back and hitting you in the head.
I guess said, damn, the hardest I hit one on
So
what's called it is 116 on the damn show, and that's smoking.
We'll get you in a minute, Carmelate. So Chris, I text Chris. He can't come on this week because he's doing a draft with his kid. He can come on next week, so we can talk about it now and next week, or save it for next week.
No, let's. I want to throw my 2 cents in it. I agree with what Pops is saying. He's been there, he was there for what, a year?
Mm-hmm.
What'd he do? End of his career. Like,
he played for the Mets though?
Hold on. Yeah. Like 2 days.
Yeah.
It's like why it's like, all right, hold on. I'm trying to think of who we could say. That's like
easy.
Andrew Jones playing for the Yankees, and the Yankees saying, "Oh, we're gonna retire Andrew Jones' number because he was great for Atlanta." But just because he played for us for a year, don't mean that his number should be retired for us.
Did the Wizards retire Michael's number?
I have no idea. Couldn't tell you.
Should the Wizards have retired Michael's number?
Did they? I think they did. I don't even remember.
Should they?
No.
Sean? Hell no. Not at that point. Not at that point in his career.
If you're going to,
but they probably did.
If you're going to retire Michael's number, why don't they do it like Jackie Robinson? I'm being silly. I'm
surprised they haven't. You laughing? I'm surprised they didn't. Like 23 is retired. Nobody can wear 23.
They better not do that.
Or it's hung in the rafters. 23. Okay, you can wear it, but it's hung in everybody's rafters.
He played 2 years with the Mets. Well, 1.5. The end of the 72 season and 73.
Okay.
That's it.
And
so
let's look up these. I'm gonna pull up these stats while we're.
Willie Mays?
Yeah, during those 2 years.
Oh, I have it right in front of me.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
So he started with San Francisco, and then I think he got traded to the Mets. So in 69 games with the Mets, right, he had 195 at bats. He had 267, 8 home runs, 19 RBIs, and 1 stolen base. And then next year, at the age of 42, he played 66 games, he had 209 at-bats, batted .211 with 6 home runs, 25 RBIs.
So he played 135 games with them.
Yep.
But meanwhile, these clowns won't retire Dwight Goodin's number.
Exactly.
They won't retire Darryl Strawberry's number.
Exactly.
Wow.
And the crazy thing is people were even saying that they shouldn't even retire their hero, Captain America, David Wright's number. And he was a lifer with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, like, listen, you don't want to retire somebody's number because you feel whatever. It is what it is, right? So, sure, we feel the Yankees retire too many fucking numbers. But at the same time, the Mets are like so stringent with retiring people's numbers but yet they retire Keith Hernandez, they retire Willie Mays.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like just the way that they do things is so weird, and it's the Met way, right? They always find ways to make shit goofy.
Mm-hmm. So I think
they just find a way to. Why? You know whose number the Mets should retire? Chipper Jones, because he owned them motherfuckers. He did. My man owned them.
No, he
did. He named his kid Shay.
He did. He owned them. Owned the Mets.
Like, you know, retire that dude's number. Oh, look at that. I don't know. I don't know who wrote that, but yeah, exactly. Keith Hernandez snorted coke. Why is his number retired? And he spit on Kramer.
He did. Yeah. I know Chris was very that's Louis.
Is that Louis?
That's Louis. Chris is very, I think, adamant about the Mets retiring them. We didn't get into it. I said save it for the show. I don't want to get into it now.
Cool. Hey, you know what? You know I like
I want to hear his perspective, but I ain't no way on God's green earth that the Mets should retire Willie Mays' number. He ain't do shit for them. Nothing.
Did the Durham Bulls retire Willie Mays Hayes' number?
No, the Cleveland Indians did though. The Cleveland Indians did retire Rick Wild Thing Vaughn's number.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But yeah,
it was crazy.
Let me put this thing.
So hold on, Carmelate had a question.
Yeah, I was gonna remove the topic, but why does the Yankees not play their prospects and keep shitting, non-hitting, horrible ass players?
You know why? Because they are not.
You would think, Carmelate, what you just said, even if you didn't do it for a series, just to say, let's see something. Let's shake the shit up and just see for a series or a game or two, see what happens. And, bring some prospects and let them play.
Joey Nuggs, what's going on, brother?
Hey, young brother, what's good with you, Mr. Nuggs?
Thank you for tuning in. But yeah,
you know why?
Let me remove this.
You know why?
Willie Mays Hayes.
I heard you say that.
I'll be serious for a second, but I am serious. They're not the Braves. You know why? Because they're too damn impatient.
They're exactly, and
they're too freaking patient and they're like
and the money.
Not all, but most Yankee fans. Why I despise fucking Yankee. Excuse me. I despise Yankee fans. Right? You feel like not all, but most feel like they need a freaking all-star in the Hall of Fame at every position. You don't. You do not. And instead of, they do a great job of either of developing single NCAA prospects or hyping them up. Great job. But what do?
Trade them away.
They trade them away too late. They hype them up. They'll bring them up 2 weeks in September or have them in spring training, send them back down because they got to sign or trade for an all-star, whether he's in his prime or past his prime, whatever, right? They don't give kids an opportunity to just come and just learn on the job. The team is stacked. You got crazy resources. I've said this for years. Do what the Braves have done ever since 90-1. Have a good team, bring up a rookie in a position and just leave his ass there. Let him learn on the job and just protect him. And then when he becomes good, guess what? We're going to do the same thing next year. And the year after that, the year after that. So then when we do something stupid, not stupid, but when we trade Adam Wainwright for J.D. Drew, all right, whatever. It really doesn't call because we got pitchers up the wazoo, right? The Yankees have how many prospects have the Yankees hyped up and then traded away into oblivion? Going back to Ruben Mateo. He's supposed to be the next whatever. All he did was steal Derek Jeter's glove.
Oh no, that was Ruben Rivera.
I mean, it
was Ruben Rivera.
I actually played in JUCO when I played college baseball with a guy that got drafted by the Yankees. He got drafted by the Yankees. The guy on my team. I don't think he ever. Travis Brummett was his name. I don't think he never made nothing big, but he got drafted by him.
The thing was, what was my man, the left-handed first baseman? The year he came up in the September before they signed Jason Giambi. The hell's his name?
Not Nick Johnson, right?
Nick Johnson. Thank you.
He was horrible though.
Why was he horrible?
He couldn't stay healthy.
But he should have been up 2 years before that.
Yeah, but every time they gave him an opportunity, he got hurt.
But they gave him an opportunity like a year or two too late. Don't sign Giambi. Give to Nick Johnson. Let him fail. But they didn't give him a chance to first. They bring up Giambi. Then they say, all right, DH, you play once every 10 days because we got Giambi. Don't do that. You ruin his confidence.
See,
let him fail first. But they do that all the time, though. That's not just a one-off thing. They do that all the time.
So
somebody's got to come up and be freaking an all-star within 2 weeks. And if you're not, you're gone.
That's the thing. So like right now, Estevan Florial, he's been a top prospect of ours for 6 years probably. And now every time they bring him up, they just use him as a defensive replacement.
Yeah, stupid.
So it's like, what's the point? And now I think he's out of options after this year. Right. So what's going to happen? You're going to trade him away.
If Austin Riley if the Yankees brass were running the Braves, Austin Riley would be on the Reds.
He would have been gone.
Done. Because he came up, hit the crap out of the ball, played out of position because we didn't have an outfield. The guy's a third baseman. They didn't want to trade him for JT Realmuto, right? He's not. He's untradeable. Not gonna trade him. Brought him up, played left field, hit the crap out the ball. What happened in 20? Sucked ass. Horrible. What did they do? 2021. You're a starting third baseman.
Mm-hmm.
Now look at the guy. 10 years and $200 million. The guy's great. Yeah. Yankees are too damn impatient. The Yankee fans they want success, right? Look at the late 90s teams, 96 to 2000s, right? They weren't at the time these great all-stars. You had Wade Boggs, who was, tail end of his career.
But that was the thing. Like they always add pieces that were complementary pieces.
Right. And none of them were like
Scott Brosius was a piece. He wasn't. Nobody was excited when the Yankees got Scott Brosius.
They haven't done anything since Jeter plus the core four. They haven't done anything.
If you look at every time they've brought up the prospects, the only one that stuck has been Judge. Well, they tried to force feed us Gary.
Yep.
But look at what we did. But see, they let him ride. They left him out there because they don't like to. The one thing they don't like to do is they don't like to admit that they fucked up. So they made this deal for Donaldson and IKF. IKF has been horrible at short. Now I love the fact that he makes contact consistently. Mm-hmm. He's not a strikeout guy, which is great. But my man, he's always making routine ground balls into errors. It's crazy.
Pops of Carmelite. We agree on something.
So so right now they bring up their number 2 prospect.
So true. Yep.
They bring up their number 2 prospect, and they expect.
Appreciate you tuning in, Cuzzo.
Take him? Why not take him and put him at short and let him play for 2 weeks? And if I was the Yankees, I would have took IKF and moved IKF to third base and sat Donaldson's fucking ass down since Donaldson hasn't hit and he's been making errors.
Why didn't they bring him up? Why didn't he start the year at short?
Well, they made that deal to acquire IKF.
No, but I'm saying, why didn't they before that say, all right,
making the
he's
deal?
going to be our
Because
shortstop?
they wanted Sanchez out. That was the number one thing they wanted. So they were able to. What they wanted was a stopgap. So they figured IKF was going to be their 1 year stopgap.
But that's why have a stopgap? Is my question.
They are pushing this kid to the end of the world, saying like the other day that freaking Aaron Boone says he's one of the top defensive shortstops in baseball. No, he is not. He is horrendous, horrible, 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 and it's crazy. Like this kid Peraza that they just called up, he's been killing it down in the minors, killing it, and he's a glove first guy. He's got 19 home runs in the minors. They bring him up and they play him out of position at second base. And his first major league at bat, they bring him in when the Yankees are down 9-0. Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you going to put somebody in that situation? Let him play. Take IKF. If you really feel IKF is that good or that important to the team, throw his ass at third base. He's a Gold Glove at third base.
Yeah, but then when he's at third and he's not hitting, y'all gonna start complaining because he's not a power hitting third baseman. Yeah, you know you will.
But we have Donaldson who's not hitting and not fielding good. So what is the point? You know what I mean? Like Donaldson hasn't done shit all year. All year he hasn't hit. He's been horrendous all year. And now at least he was making good plays in the field.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's been making horrible plays in the field to add to it. So it's just like, yo, sit him down. Let IKF play. If you feel like he's that important to the team, throw him at third base for 2 weeks.
Right.
Let Peraza get 2 weeks under his belt. If he ain't hacking it after 2 weeks, and you feel like, hey, we need to get this going before the playoffs, then at least you got him at bats in the major league level. They got Volpe at bats at AAA, which is, I think, the main reason why they wanted to bring this kid up was so Volpe can get AAA at bats. And next year, you figure out what, but they're stuck with Donaldson at $25 million for another year, and it's just crazy. Like, why? I guarantee you, they would have loved to have kept Gio Urshela.
Urshela,
yeah. Now, when they think about it, he's slow, he doesn't hit, but he's hitting better than Donaldson is.
They want a Hall of Fame at every position.
Yeah, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong about it, man. And I love the fact that some of these teams, man, look at the Dodgers. Every year, the Dodgers bring up some. They stack their team with all these all-stars, and then they bring up a young prospect, whether it's a pitching prospect, which is something that the Yankees cannot develop for some reason.
Nope.
But they can develop bullpen guys, but they can't develop starters.
Like, why are you trading Jordan Montgomery?
Yo, my man grew a beard, and all of a sudden he could pitch great.
Yeah, it's great. Great.
And it's crazy. Like, you give him, and they gave him away because Harrison Bader ain't even.
He's not playing until next year.
Yeah, and they're saying he potentially will play this year, but if he does, it's going to be right before the playoffs start. So we're going to trust that he's going to be ready to play. Like, that makes no sense. Like, I just don't get how some of these cats, like, how they would do where their mindset was at. You can never have enough pitching. Pitching is the most important thing, especially when playoff time comes. Freaking Severino's on the IL. Who ends up going on the IL? Nestor Cortez goes on the IL. What the fuck? How are you going to trade a dude that has been proven that he could pitch in New York? And then we trade for Montez, and Montez is struggling. He finally had a good game the other day, but it's just like, it makes no sense the way that the Yankees do things, bro. Everything that I heard, though, they had a deal in place to trade Gleyber to Miami
for Pablo
Lopez, who's been horrible too. So, but I think that was why they were like, all right, yeah, we can lose Montgomery and bring in another pitcher. But Gleyber's been horrible. It's crazy the way that all these dudes can't hit. And it's all at the same time. Dude, if it wasn't for Judge right now, I think Judge scored the Yankees like in the last 3 games. He scored like all their runs.
All their runs against Tampa. Yeah.
crazy. Yep. Like it just does not make sense, man. But it is what it is, brother.
Sound like Judge getting paid to me.
Yeah, Judge is getting paid. That dude, whether it's by another team.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. He's getting paid.
Like the GOAT King Mega said 6 weeks ago that the New Orleans Saints wide receiver Chris Olave will be Rookie of the Year. Aaron Judge will be the starting right fielder for the New York Mets next year. Bank it. Bank it.
What do you think he's going to end up getting?
More than Lamar Jackson. That's for damn sure. Way more than Lamar Jackson. I think he'll get 8. I think he'll get.
Let me tell you, I'm not willing to shave my beard unless it was to be a Yankee.
Yeah.
So that's the only way I'm shaving my beard off is if the Yankees call me and tell me that they're offering me a job.
I think he'll get. Jeez, I don't want to say it. What? 400 over 8.
It's way better than what did they offer him? Like two something.
Yeah.
2 something over 7.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah.
My man killed it, man. And you know what, man? Like
it was 40, 320, 360. I'll say 360. I'll say he'll get $45 million a year. I'll say 360. He'll get 360 over 8.
But, when you think about it, right? Like Buddy Dixon with the Angels right now.
Ohtani?
Third baseman, the one that got hurt.
Anthony Rendon.
Rendon. He's getting $36 million a year.
Yeah.
And he's been injury prone, and he's never produced like Judge has at all. No.
But he's a great defensive third baseman. And they needed and they were losing Pujols, and they needed something to complete with the Dodgers. That's all that's about.
But Judge has been proven to be a great defensive right fielder, and he's looking good in center field right now too. And his numbers have spoken for themselves when it comes with the bat. Now, injury prone, he's proven that he could stay healthy right now too. So, it's a big thing, It's a big thing. For real, right? Judge is a 5-tool player right now. He's actually been stealing bases. It's crazy.
Hey, we got all I know is
I think so.
For the next 10 years, or 8 years, we got Ronald Acuna and Michael Harris Jr. for less than that.
And you have and you got your first baseman and third baseman locked up for the next 8 years also. Y'all are stacked and ready to go, man. And your second baseman's locked up too, right?
Yep.
How long is Albies locked up?
3 more years.
Man, there you go.
There
you go.
And we got Darno for 2 years. Once he goes, Wilson Contreras will step right in. And I love Dansby Swanson, right? But saying the off chance he goes, Vaughn Grissom, put your ass right there.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like when you develop people, you can do that.
Yep.
Or take chances. And look at that. Like they have everybody locked up. So they have a core locked up for 8 years.
Yep.
That's going to be the way to do it, man. They're not overspending on anybody.
Nope.
By the way, Mac, my son said 5'2", 180 does not work.
Yep,
I just say that because I know somebody who's 5'2", 180, and
he's throwing shots. Yeah, no doubt.
But generally speaking, no.
You got to understand, my son is 29 and in great shape, so and his
significant
others in great shape too.
He need 5'2", 117 or 123 and rip. Yeah, I feel him. Look, I know that's Louis. I ain't got to see who that is. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Exactly. We paid his ass for something. And guess what? Sit your ass on the bench. We don't need you.
And that's the thing. The Yankees don't want to admit that they fucked up in this deal. Like bringing in Donaldson. Sit his ass down. Let one of these young kids play. Yo, the other day, Donaldson did not hustle out a ball, right?
Mm-hmm.
He goes and does a push-up. One push-up. And he's laughing about it afterwards.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And they don't fucking bench him. Like, it's just crazy the way shit works. Like, to me, like, I used to hate it with even Glaber. Glaber did that shit all the time, not hustling down the line. Robinson Cano, not hustling down the line. Like, dudes, I feel like they just need to be like, yo, come take a seat, bro.
Bobby Cox pulled that with Andrew Jones.
Come take a seat, bro.
He didn't run out the ball, made him take the field, and before the pitch started,
yep,
get your ass out the game.
Good.
The last time he did that,
it's needed.
Yeah.
You got to make people understand what it is. That's for sure. I learned that early at Little League, man. My Little League coach, man. I was, I was a pitcher, top pitcher, shortstop, generally Little League, and I wanted to throw with the catcher, and it wasn't my pitching day. And my coach, and I went to Oregon, and that joker said, "Get out." Didn't kick me out, but kicked me out of the game. And I'll go to another team. I'm this, that, not that. Man, I would have been in the stands crying, bro. By the end of that game, I was in there. Coach, can I come back to play? I mean, he taught me a lesson. He really did. He taught me a lesson because I was what you would consider superstar at a young age.
You were feeling yourself.
Exactly. And everybody done told me how good I was. And I was, I could throw the shit out, I could pitch. And you couldn't tell me. And he showed me right quick. Get your ass up in the stand. Louis, you kiss my ass, Louis. You kiss my ass. You're probably 5-6 years younger than me. You kiss me.
Oh man, but yeah, I agree, Luke. That's who I would. I honestly think the Yankees should bring in Tino to be like the hitting coach or something. Maybe slap some sense into some of these guys. The problem is everybody's so sensitive nowadays. Like you can't choke anybody on the field.
Man, please.
You can't yell at these guys.
You better not say the F. You better not say the F word and the G word no more. I mean, that was used to be thrown around like it was nothing.
Yeah.
And I ain't talking about the sex F word. I'm talking about what F word and the G word. You say that, bro, you could possibly lose your contract, probably.
Yeah.
What's the G word? Put it in the private chat.
So
I got you.
So if you know the F word, you got to know the G word because they're kind of in the same context.
You can't say that word.
No, you call somebody that word.
Really?
Just call somebody that word.
I mean,
in public. Refer to somebody. Oh, you so blank blank.
Yeah.
And see what happens. Yeah. Me too is gonna get in that ass.
I mean, I can see the F word.
Yeah, well,
the G word. I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Motherfuckers, whatever.
Shit is crazy. Yeah, shit is crazy. Yeah, shit is definitely crazy. Yeah, shit is definitely crazy. But
yeah, I think it's. I think we've touched all our topics, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thursday
night, ladies and gents.
There it is. Yeah, it is.
Thursday night, Rams and Bills. Let's get it.
And okay, so Rams and Bills Thursday. Oh, that'll be a good game. And then we got so what's the big game since before we get off? What's the significant games happening this weekend? So Cowboys Bucks, right?
Cowboys Bucks.
Ain't that this weekend?
I would say Bengals Steelers.
Joey Nugg says Kenny is complaining. I was the jabroni in the stands selling peanuts and hot dogs.
It's all good, Nugsy, man. That damn Louis, man. But anyway, yeah. So Baker plays Cleveland.
Baker Cleveland. Russell Wilson going to Seattle.
Okay.
New England and the Dolphins. I think
so we're gonna pick games before we get off there.
We can.
Oof. Oh, do you guys want to do that Monday, the Thursday, Sunday? No. What I'm saying is Thursday, Sunday night, and Monday for this week at least.
I just say pick 3 games.
Whatever y'all want to do
for this week. Let's not complicate it, and let's not spend 30 minutes trying to figure out.
That's why.
I guess I need to go on my phone and look at this week's schedule.
That's why I was saying if we just pick those 3 games, we just pick who we think is going to win.
Thursday, Monday, and what's the other one? Sunday night.
Thursday, Sunday night, and Monday.
So Thursday is who?
That's fine. Rams and Bills.
I'm going with the Super Bowl champs.
Yeah, I'm going Buffalo.
Rams.
All right. So we got to make sure we remember this shit.
I'm writing it down. Yeah,
write it down.
Somebody got to roll up. Let me take notes. I'll be the secretary.
All right.
Hold
Sunday
on,
night.
So we're picking 3 games, and we got to pick. Let's say we got to pick an upset game too, like an upset game.
The easiest way to do it would be these 3 games, right? Because it's 3 of us, 3 games. It gives us the opportunity to pick against, and then going forward we'll figure it out. But I think. For this
I want a clear upset game, bro. Like
I'm with you.
I'm all in. I mean, pick what you said, the 3, and then we have to have a clear upset. I mean, like you got to pick a upset game.
I'm with it.
But what's considered an upset? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, come on, bro.
No, but what I'm saying is like, all right, week 1. What's the upset? Atlanta over New Orleans?
That would be an upset.
Of course.
Would be an upset.
But Houston, because nobody.
Right, hold on, Houston. Houston over Indy with 1. Chicago over San Francisco.
Well, we only each picking an upset game. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying how many there are. Jets and Ravens. That's
so
3.
I need
to Giants and Tennessee 4. Arizona and KC 5. It's just 5 right there off the bat. There's plenty.
Oh no, it's definitely that ain't hard to do. Pick an upset.
Mm-hmm.
Chung was saying it was. I'm saying it was.
No, I'm just saying like those are all. But like, okay, if I'm gonna go, if we're going off something like that, it's just like I can just pick the best of the worst. You know what I'm saying? If we're picking an upset.
Okay,
but that doesn't guarantee that they're gonna win.
We have to, but listen, we have to agree. That is, even if it's a close game, we have to agree it's an upset. So, in other words, we would have to agree that based on what we seen last year and what they supposed to do, we would have to agree that that's an upset. So, if you pick the team, me and Met could come and say, "Nah, bro, that's not an upset."
But that's what I'm saying. So, like let's say for instance, you say Atlanta's going to beat New Orleans, right? Now that's like going to be the worst. The worst. That's like probably the biggest jump there is out of all these games this week. But what I'm saying is you pick that game, and I go, all right, off that list, I'm going to say Arizona beats Kansas City. Now, who has the better chance of actually winning that game? Arizona definitely does.
I mean, but it's still an upset. You don't base it like what you're saying. It's the game itself. You're just picking the game. You're picking it. You picked the upset because Arizona does have a better chance, but it's still an upset. Okay. But we have to agree that it is a upset-minded game. That would be an upset still.
Okay.
So let's get the first 3 out of the way. So I took the Rams. He took the Rams. You took the Bills.
Now,
all right, what's the next thing?
The Bucks. Wait, let me see who's home.
Bucks in Dallas.
Bucks at Dallas.
Yeah.
Definitely Bucks. I'm taking the Bucks. Dallas played the shit out of them last year.
I'm just gonna go off the cuff just because.
See, but
I'm gonna take
the other
Cowboys.
thing is like, is there point spreads? Are we doing point spreads, or we're just picking?
No, we straight up picking. Yeah, we straight up picking. All right, what's the third game?
Hold on, Chung. Hold on, take notes.
You already know where I'm staying. You already knew where I was going on that one.
Broncos at Seattle.
Broncos.
Denver.
Kenny, hold. Neighbors, hold on. Stop taking notes. Bucks and then me. Cowboys. Okay. Who you got, Chung?
Denver.
Kenny?
Denver.
Yeah.
And then this is where the gimmick
upset
comes in.
Yeah, the gimmick comes in, and my gimmick, I'm going to
take that game, but go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead, bro. Pick your stuff.
If there's any game that's still also going to win, it's this one.
All right, there's your pick.
I'm picking Seattle.
Damn, the Mega's going against us on both picks. This could put them in a 2 out of the 3. This could put them in a hole to start off.
A hole or up?
Now, question. I'm throwing this out there. What if I want to use that as my upset game?
You can't.
Okay, just ask.
Because we all went in with the 3 we was picking, and now the 4th is the upset. So I guess.
But can I use this as an upset?
Well, it kind of throws off the gimmick because we all had 3 games we had to pick that we all picked.
So the upset games have to be different?
The upset can be whatever. But it has to be an upset.
Pick different games.
No, it's a different game. Yeah, it's definitely a different game.
No,
yeah.
Yes.
No. We can all 3 have different games as long as it's an upset. Yes. We can all 3 have different games. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the schedule.
Does it have to be a different game?
It can.
Yeah, because
yes. 3 different games. Yes, without a doubt.
Okay.
My upset, Jets over the Ravens.
Neighbor, please.
Hell, I'm picking upset.
True. Hold on. Kenneth.
I took the Jets over the Ravens.
Jets over Ravens. Chauncey and me. All right, give me a minute. I'm taking notes.
Yeah.
I mean, I seen something that could have been closer. I could have picked that would have been upsets on paper, but I'm trying to stay in lieu of what we're doing. I'm picking a upset because I'm looking at a game now that I think could very well. It'd be an upset, but I think they very well could win. But go ahead. I'm not going to talk. Because I'm going to let y'all pick out, and then I'll say
let me ask you this: would Carolina over the Browns be considered an upset?
In my opinion, no.
I would say no right now because
exactly right now
because what's his name ain't there,
and that's the kind of conversation we have to have when you get ready to pick. Yes, that's the kind of conversation we got to have.
Damn, this is hard.
Yeah, this is. Like,
I love it though. It is hard. It is hard because it's almost like you just going to get lucky on the upset.
Right.
You're going to get lucky. Almost. There's a couple of games that's close that the team could be the underdog. That is still a close game. I'm looking at one now.
I think I know where I'm going.
I'm going. You want to go first, Mega, or you want me to go?
No, you go first.
All right. I'm gonna go. Well, is this considered an upset? Chicago over.
Damn it! That's where I was going.
Chicago over who?
San
Francisco. That's where I was going.
So I'm gonna tell you what needs to happen. If we get to that point, we got to come up with something. But yes, if the Bears beat who?
San Francisco.
Yes, that'd definitely be upset.
Yeah.
That'd be upset.
I'm thinking that hell yeah, O'Neal Cruz with a home run. I was thinking Chicago over San Fran just because San Fran's got their rookie QB going out there, and let's see where he goes. If he's gonna drop the ball, Might be week 1.
Chicago's home. Right. That's what I was leaning towards. But I just wanted to see what else is out there.
Yeah, that's what I was in a toss-up between that and Washington, Jacksonville, but I there's no way I can trust Jacksonville.
So you on with that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, he took the Bears.
Chauncey with the Bears. All right. Bears over Niners.
Yeah. I agree. I think the Steelers over Cincinnati.
Definitely be an upset.
That would be an upset.
That would be. But I feel like the Steelers are too close of a good team.
I'm gonna pick a different game just because.
I think if we pick the same game, we should probably have to pick like how many points
over under. Yeah.
Yeah. If you got the same game, you could do points.
I got 2 games I'm torn between, and I'm gonna go with my stupid not heart, but I'm going Detroit over Philly.
Upset. Be upset.
That was another one I was looking at because I feel like Detroit's defense can potentially give Philly a little tough time, but Philly got some weapons right now, man.
I think the Vikings can beat the Packers.
See, but I wouldn't.
I was looking at that too.
See, that's what I was going to say. That it would be considered an upset, but it's a little bit easier to pick that as an upset. Yeah. But that'd be considered an upset.
And I ain't gonna lie, if the Giants were home, I'd have took them.
Yeah. All right. Well, Mega got our notes. Everybody that's still out there, sorry we did this last minute.
We had to get it in, though. We had to get it in.
Yeah, we got it started. We got our season pick started. We got to figure out what we're gonna do for the 2 losers.
We didn't do our predictions.
Like, wait. Oh well, we can't really.
Predictions on what?
Yeah, rookie of the year, MVP.
Yeah, we'll do that next week.
You do it next week.
Yeah, I ain't good at that shit. No.
Steelers got a new QB, and it would be an awesome upset victory. Mason.
Who they name? Starter Trubisky.
Yeah,
he's also the team captain too.
I mean, that wasn't no Scooby Doo mystery, in my opinion. You had to start him. You had to.
Yep. All right. Well, let's wrap this up, guys. If y'all good to wrap it up, I say we wrap it up.
Thanks, Karma Latte. Appreciate it.
Yes, we do appreciate it. But yeah, I say next week we'll see y'all. Right?
Yes, sir.
No doubt.
8:00 as always. Thank you to Joey Nugs. Thank you to Caramel Latte. Thank you to Boogaloo. Thank you to Pops.
Cuzzo, Gushman, Cuzzo, Charmer.
Gushman, Charmer, Xavier.
You should tell what y'all are going to pick next week. Huh?
You should tell what y'all.
We did.
No. We got to do it, but we got to do it basically the week of because who knows what the QB is going to be by next week. Can't be making picks for the following week. Yagi,
that's what she's saying, right?
I think she's saying what we should pick for next week also.
Nah,
that's too far ahead.
That's too far ahead.
My man Boofa in the building too. Shout out to him.
Hey, yo.
Yeah. Man up squad, Gush boy, So yeah, just want to say thank y'all all for everybody that tunes in every week.
Yes. Thank you so much.
We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for helping us to try and grow this. Make sure you tell your friends, friends. And she's talking about the MVP thing. Yeah, we're gonna do that next week. too much to try and do right
okay.
now.
Yeah, got you, Carmel. Yeah, we'll do that next week for sure.
But yeah.
Oh, I got you. Tell her what we're gonna pick. I got you. All right.
Oh,
I got
okay.
it. I got you, Carmel.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll do for sure MVP,
Rookie of the year, right?
next year. Offensive and defensive rookie of the year. Offensive rookie of the year. Defensive rookie of the year. Super Bowl, obviously. So that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Super Bowl teams. 1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna tell you what's crazy, just getting off a little bit. So point spread, Detroit and Philly is even.
Hey, that won't surprise me. Mega might have got the good pick there.
Carolina is giving up 2. The Bears are getting 7. San Francisco giving up 7. Let's see who else. What was my pick? I'm getting 7 with the Jets against Baltimore.
Watch fucking Lamar not play.
I told you that Minnesota Vikings gimmick, man. They only giving up Green Bay only giving up 2 points.
Didn't Minnesota just acquire somebody too?
Minnesota?
Man. Yeah, I feel like they just acquired somebody in the on trade.
Yeah, we'll put it up on the Facebook page, Carmel Latte. But we'll do for right now, we'll do MVP, Offensive Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year, the AFC champion and the NFC champion. So we're doing 5.
Oh, okay.
So we'll put it on the Facebook page.
The Eagles traded Jalen Reagor to the Vikings. So, hey man, they got we'll definitely put that on the page. But yeah, so let's wrap this up. See y'all all next week. We do appreciate y'all all for tuning in.
Y'all,
make sure y'all check the Facebook page.
Even the ones that didn't say nothing that looked in on us, we appreciate you.
Word up.
Exactly. But thank y'all all. We do appreciate y'all. And we will see y'all all next week, Tuesday, 8 o'clock. Don't forget.
Unless something crazy happens.
Yeah. Make sure y'all tell your friends. Tell your friends' friends. Tell your mama. Tell your mama's mama.
All of that.
Everybody.
Let them know to like and subscribe to our page.
Joe Nugs.
Let me do that.
Good night, Mr. Nugs. Appreciate you, homeboy.
Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook and YouTube at No Holds Barred Sports Show. Make sure y'all hit the bell so y'all are notified when we are on. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we will see y'all next week.
Peace.
They don't even like it if you at fucking $5 million a year.
Exactly.
These are women, Deshaun Watson, that he